Today is a continuation of the topic I started a couple of days back. I don't know if you've watched my last three or two videos before. Then I talked about I've been really studying Facebook for a while now, because that's where most of the time doing my business. So I like to know exactly how to use it to the full potential. So I set this time aside to really dig deeper into Facebook, and then trying to apply all these different things I've been learning. And then I thought that, okay, I'm not the only one who needed this information. I know a lot of people out there also need this information. So I start with Facebook from the bottom up. So the first few, I've talked about what is Facebook and what does Facebook mean for your business. So now I'm going to look about how we can, that is me and you, how we can contribute in making Facebook a significant place for business. Meaning, like, what does Facebook really want from you? Yeah, because it's like a two-way traffic. That is Facebook and the users. Yeah, so we all like come and meet together. So which is like me and you. So the very first thing, first of all, here is that the question that people, why people are on Facebook. That is the very first question, why people are on Facebook. Yeah, and then it is because, you know, one of the biggest mistake that people normally make, including me, I've also made the same mistake. Yeah, that is that we normally treat Facebook like an advertising platform, you know, because we miss the whole concept of being on Facebook. And then because the reason for this, why people normally miss this, is that people don't really show up. We don't think of that. People don't really show up on Facebook simply to solve problems. They are either like come to Facebook directly to buy a product or maybe any services. But those but does that mean that we don't sell products or services on Facebook or solve problem on Facebook? Of course, people do sell products on Facebook. People do have services that they offer or sell on Facebook. And also people solve problems in various ways on Facebook as well. But that's not the primary reason why people are on Facebook. That's not the primary reason why people are on Facebook, yeah? Because sometimes we really have to think the reason why. And it's very important to get this clarified. Then it will really help your business, that you can meet your customers halfway, yeah? Because there are certain things you can do to really make yourself visible in the marketplace, which is Facebook. Yeah, but so you have to like meet them, just like I said, you meet them somewhere that they are already your customers or the ones on Facebook that you are connecting with. Yeah, and then you can easily transition them to, or invite them to consume value from you. So you meet them somewhere and then you can transition them to consume value from you. So how can you meet them where they are at? That's why I said this one is a fundamental to know the reason why people are on Facebook. Then it will be easier for you to know how to meet them halfway. Yeah, so the number one reason why people show up on Facebook is simply to connect. Yeah, it's you can actually have friends and family maybe on the other side of the planet, on the other side of the globe. Yeah, and you always feel like you are part of their daily lives because of the activities they do on Facebook every single day, every single minute and hour. Yeah, because people show up every single day with that need to connect with people that they are close with, friends, families, because sometimes, especially like for us from Africa, maybe we have a lot of family back home. We don't travel all the time. Sometimes once a year, sometimes once every 2 years, or even longer than that. But when you are friends on Facebook, it makes it easier for you to have this connection still going on and be part of each other's daily life. So these are some of the benefits that we have when we come on Facebook. And the second reason why people are show up on Facebook is that because of sharing, yeah, and the self-expression is really a basic human need, sharing, yeah, and this is like when people like your post, or maybe they comment on your post, or even maybe they share your post that you have already shared, yeah, that stuff that you have already shared. And this really helps us to feel significant and even validated by these people who do this action to us. And it is very, very important part of our social structure. Yeah, and I'm sure most of you who are viewing with me will agree with me on that. When someone share your post or comment or whatever, you feel validated, you feel significant. And that's the basic human needs. We all need it. Yeah, and the other reason why, and this one is very, very important actually, that why people are on Facebook, because it's really about entertaining as well. Yeah, because when people are logged on to Facebook, they want to, like, kind of like have enlighten their mood, to have their mood lighten up when they come on Facebook. And so they don't want to see like things that are like depressing, or things that will make them feel down, or maybe negative news or things like that. Yeah, they want to see like things that can lead. Now I want to speak Danish inside. They want to see things that are connecting, things that are share, and things that are entertaining, which is the three basic or primary reason why people connect or show up on Facebook. And when you have done that, me and you, when we have done that successfully, this is the filter that as a business person, or as an entrepreneur, should really be putting all of our focus on this, all of our what is it called, Facebook marketing efforts through. These are some of the things we should be thinking of: this connecting, sharing, and entertaining. The reason why people are on Facebook here. And this connecting, sharing, and entertaining, when we've done that, when we've done that, we are building credibility in the eyes of the other users who are on Facebook, which then makes it that we can invite those ones, like transition them to consume high value information from us, those who are marketing or whatever you're doing on Facebook here, whether it's maybe this high level information, whether it's like experience information, or whether it's like maybe purchasing your product, or whether it's maybe coaching you're also doing on Facebook, like advertising it to invite people to you, whatever it is, yeah, that you are offering, like you are connecting and building your tribe, that these are the people that you focus your, or not focus it to say, focus your product or your services to. So it's like you are building kind of tribe, because it's like all of you are speaking the same language. Yeah, you build your audience, the audience that's related to whatever product or services you're offering on Facebook. That is the tribe, yeah? Because, when you have a tribe, you all speak the same language. So it is whatever you're providing on Facebook, products or services, you focus those things to the ones who need those products, which is which makes it easier for you and them to really connect, to really understand each other as well. Yeah, so this is the tribe. Yeah, and then when you've built this, then you actually inviting them to consume greater level of value from you. So this is the way you can meet people as an entrepreneur, as a marketer. This is the way you can easily meet people, other consumers, halfway where they already at. Because with your sharing information and entertaining and commenting on their posts, so you get connected to them, and in that way it makes it easier for you to transition them to do business with you, because people actually do business with people they know, like, and trust. So for you to build that credibility, these are the things you have to do. These are the things you have to know why people are there. Then it will be easier for you to sell your product or your services or whatever to them, and it will be easier for them to trust you and even buy your product. It doesn't come overnight. It doesn't take a day or two. It takes a while, but with consistency, you will definitely get there. That's all how these big brands they've done, and that's how they still do whatever new things they have online produce. This is the same method they use. Yeah, brand awareness. So this is one of the fundamental or primary way to do it. So more importantly, as an advertiser or as a business person on social media, Facebook, because that's what I'm talking about. So what does Facebook really want from you? Now we've seen the primary reason why people show up on Facebook. But as a business person, what does Facebook really want from you? First of all, is to create a positive user experience. Facebook wants that from you. Because Facebook very existence depends on this positive user experience. So if you've ever had like of anyone's account being shut down, their Facebook account being shut down, you know, it is because Facebook view that particular account as a threat to their existence, to Facebook existence. So when this happens, then it's for Facebook, it shows that this person is a threat, this account is a threat. So automatically they will shut it down. Yeah, and that's the bottom line. So how does Facebook really measure whether or not you are contributing to the user experience? Because they have a method they use to measure how the users experience, each and every one of us. Yeah, they have three primary ways they do that. The very first way they do that is the amount of positive feedback on your post and your adverts, because posts form this category as well. Yeah, and because the only difference is that if like you are posting negative feedback on post, the only thing Facebook will do, Facebook will not show your post on Facebook. They will hide it from the feed. That's why sometimes you can see some people have how many thousands of friends on their friends list, but the activity is maybe 2 or 3 people interacting. Yeah, but some people, even though they have a very low amount of friends on their Facebook list, but yet still you see the activity is very wide, because Facebook take notice of all these things. Yeah, so so that's why it's very, very important. So positive feedback, what is the positive feedback? It's like when you like, you comment, and you share other people's posts, and even like clicking on viewing videos. Facebook see this as a positive feedback. Yeah. So the second way Facebook also measure up the user experience is no feed. What does this mean? This means that no feed is like when like your stuff is like shown on the news feed. When you post, it shows on other people's news feed. Yeah, and no one is doing anything with it, the post you put out there. So Facebook consider that's like as a waste of space in the news feed. And so your Facebook fan page, if that's what you're using, will be penalized. Yeah, and then because activity is not there, so you will so your ads will be penalized as well. Yeah, and then it means that you will pay a lot of money on advertising and things like that to have this interaction. Then you will not be really having interaction, organic interaction, say to say that you don't advertise for that, but you have organic interaction. Yeah, and of course, negative feedback is like when, which is the third way Facebook measure the user's experience, you and I, which is the third way is negative feedback. That is when like people hide your post on their news feed, or whether maybe they unlike your page, you know, anything that is like that, maybe, or maybe reporting your post, or maybe your post ad, you do an advert, they report it as well. So all of these are considered as a negative feedback to Facebook. Yeah. So so, and this is how like Facebook measure your advert, and even you as a business person, or maybe your fan page. Maybe your fan page, if you are a fan page owner, if you've created a fan page or a business page, because fan page and business page is the same thing. It's just people call it two different things. Yeah. So they also, that's how they measure you as a business owner or as a fan page owner. Yeah. And that is like how relevant your content is, or the information you putting out there, how relevant it is, you know, whether or not they should be showing it on the news feed or not. Yeah, so that's how they also measure up to that, the activity. And the reason why Facebook does this is because they are bringing more than 1 point. Good evening, Marcy. How are you? How are you this evening? Hope you're doing great. And then, and the reason why Facebook, why this is so important to Facebook, because Facebook is bringing more than 1.5 billion US dollars revenue from the adverts alone. Yeah, and which of course 80% is from the mobiles adverts. So that's why they have to protect Facebook so much, because it is huge income, huge revenue that they are bringing in. So that's why they pay constant attention to these interactions going on. That's why sometimes you can even hear someone account is shut down, or maybe someone posts, you see they don't show their post, because even though you have tons of friends on Facebook, it's not everybody who will normally see your post on Facebook. So these are some of the reasons why. Yeah. So that's why we as an advertiser or as a business person, we contribute to this, because ultimately it is the users who are like clicking on our adverts, clicking on our posts, clicking on our videos that we post out there, like the live I'm doing now. It is also users and other people like viewing and commenting and interacting. Yeah, and this that's because all this is part of this revenue, and Facebook knows that. Yeah, that's why it's very, very important that we understand the fundamental reason why people show up on Facebook. Then we follow that same trend, then we can meet them halfway, and we are able to transition them in our business. It's the same way all these big brands they are doing. Yeah, so we have to do those things to Facebook, to make Facebook friendly. And when we put that those things through that filter of connecting, sharing, and entertaining, we put all those things, that filter in, we understand it, and then we are good to go. We are good to do our business online, because it's very, very important. I have also been making those mistakes as well, marketing wrongly on Facebook. But then with learning and having a lot of experience, then you change that, you bring value like what I'm bringing now, or maybe share your kids' videos, or maybe your own experience, or, you know, fun things, or maybe have questions, Oh, I'm doing fine, Mercy. I'm doing good. Thank you. Or ask questions. So these are the things that Facebook look into. When we do that, you will see that you will become more visible to the marketplace, and before you know it, your brand will grow very, very big. Because the more you do this, people don't really consider your product or the service you offer. That's not the reason why people get connected to you. People get connected to you because of you as a person, your personality, the way you do things. People are drawn to you. So in that way, when people like you, they trust you, they know you, then it's easier for you to transition them to buy your product, to buy your services, or your coaching, or whatever business you're doing. And then in that way, you grow your business, you develop your business. So providing information like this, it's one way that Facebook really, really appreciates as well. So maybe if you're out there, you're doing your business, maybe you really don't know how to start it or how to do your business, you can contact me. I will definitely help you with that, because even right now for me, because I really want to make sure what I'm doing is the right thing I'm doing on Facebook. There is an online course I'm taking right now with Facebook, actually. Quite recently, I find out about that. Oh, thank you. That's true. I will not even use that particular word, Zulip, because that is something Facebook don't want in their what is it? Before when I just started, I used to use that word. But when I read their rules and regulations about things like this, I don't use that word because Facebook don't want it. Yeah. So that's why I don't use it. That is something that is also another topic as well in itself. It's good you mention it, because I'm so careful. That's why sometimes I make my notes to make sure that most of these things Facebook don't want, I don't include them in there, so that it's okay with Facebook. Because sometimes you can even see when you post your videos or whatever, sometimes it takes a while before Facebook put it up. Maybe they listen to it before, or they screen it. I don't know what they do, something like that. Because sometimes I experience it that it takes a while before your video is shown. It happens to me before when I just started, but now it's maybe a few seconds up to a minute, then it is there. It's so important that that particular word, not it's on Facebook rules and regulation. Even when you're advertising, it's there as well that you should not use that particular word, this word, and then the other one related to this as well. I will not say it because because now I'm doing my video. Yeah, but it's good you mentioned that, Zuli. Yeah, but then this is all I have for today, but the topic still continues. The reason why I'm doing this topic, because what is it called? Facebook, actually, because my focus is how to advertise on Facebook, how you can advertise your business. Because when you want to build your business, only like your friends list cannot really help you develop your business, because even though everybody maybe will need your product you have, but it's not everybody who will want your product. So you have to really target the people who really need your product. So for you to target them and get connected to them, it's very important that we know this foundation, this fundamental informations, and then we know exactly how to meet these people, how we can meet their needs. It is very, very important. That's why I decided that I will come up with this different content. So, but those of you who are new, you can watch I think it was from Monday I started this, I think it was from Monday I started this topic. The first one, which is Facebook, what is Facebook? I think that was my first video on this topic. So if you want to follow the thread, then you can look from that. Then it's very easy for ones to understand and get the foundation of it, especially for business people, that then you will be able to build your business and your brand as well online on social media, because I'm focused on Facebook for this topic. Yeah, so this is all I have for you, friends, today. I would love for you to also share with your team members, your page, or your business partners as well. That's Oh, thank you so much, Zulip. Thank you. Thank you. Because, I spend time, really, I don't just want to do things without me knowing what I'm doing. Because when I do something, I really want to master what I'm doing. So that's why I'm taking this time to really focus so much on Facebook. Of course, I have accounts on other social medias like Instagram, Twitter, these other ones, Periscope, but I don't really use. Once in a while, I normally goes there to post so that at least I'm visible. But my main focus is Facebook, where I start. And what I've been learning about Facebook, it's really quite interesting, and I don't think I will leave Facebook for any of these other platforms. I will just be using them, but Facebook is my baby. So that's why I'm taking this time to really know Facebook. And anyone who wants coaching about this, from how to start your business from the bottom coming up, you're welcome to contact me on on Messenger, through my personal page or through my business page, or you can also contact me on my website. No website, how is it called? Thank you, Zolib. Not my website, but my fan page. Email is there as well, my telephone number and everything. So you're welcome to scroll, go through that, and it's there bold. Immediately you open, you can see it. You can contact me in any of this avenue. Yeah, even on Skype, my Skype is there as well. But I'm not all the time on Skype, but my phone, or if you send me message on Messenger, I get it immediately because I'm always with my phone. Yeah, so I hope you have a lot of golden nuggets from this. I hope you get a lot of value from this. If you do, please do share with your friends and family, and also apply these things in your business, in your day-to-day activities on Facebook. You will see how it will develop for you. Like some of the things actually you can start doing. Maybe you can start posting motivational quotes, maybe just like ask fun questions to your audience, or maybe motivational images or images of you or your families or your kids, if you have kids, doing fun stuff, or maybe your day, how it went. Some of these things, you keep interacting with people and comment on, reply to their comments, and also you as well do the same thing to other people, content, their posts, their whatever. Then in that way you will begin to build a lot of visibility. Actually, like for me on Instagram, I'm not there that much, but I'm always building. I'm always having requests from people. Even on Twitter as well, is the same thing. I'm not there that much, but it's the same thing. Always have friends requests. I have tons of messages on Twitter that I cannot, even on Instagram, I cannot really keep up to that, because when you meet them halfway, then it's easier for people to trust you and build rapport and connect with you very, very quickly. Yeah, so just apply this, and it doesn't take a day or two, but definitely at some point you will realize it. So one thing I always say, you have to divorce the results and get married to the process. The process will take you to your results. So focus on the process and you will get to your destination. That's all this evening I have for you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And tomorrow, I know it's the 31st, please. A lot of fireworks is going on. Would be even right now, I've closed all my windows because it's too much. So you have to be very, very careful when you're out there, especially if you have kids and these things. Be very, very careful and stay indoors. So if you're out there, just thank you, Bill. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's all for now. But those of you who are just joining me, because I see some people are joining me late now, I'm gonna post this live right now. Then it will be a replay. Then you will go through it and get the full benefit of it. Yeah. But I thank you all so much who joined me this evening. I want to thank you all so much. Oh, thank you, those who just shared. I thank you all so much. I thank you all so much. So this is all I have for you today. But on Monday, I'm going to continue with the same with this topic, and I'm going to really now focus on how you can build your tribe or your audience or the people you're focusing your product to, how you can build it. And then I will have to show you on Facebook demonstration as well, how you can do that in the Facebook your Facebook page or your Facebook page, because you need a page to do that, your business page or your fan page. So I'm going to do next week. That's what I'm going to concentrate on. Yeah. So that's because that's the basic, that's my primary reason of doing this, because some people don't know how to advertise on Facebook. So I'm going to show exactly the particular way you can advertise, especially as a new business person on Facebook, because Facebook has different ways of advertising, but it's not all of them that is really how should I say, not they are all okay, they are all good, but there are certain ones it's good for you to start with as a business person, then you can be able to use the other ones. Yeah. So I will leave you all this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and you all stay cool and stay out of the lot of fireworks going on, and watch where you're going, because sometimes some of this fire thing, they are not fully explode or whatever, so you don't step on them and you have problem. Okay, so just take care this weekend, and I'll see you all next year on Monday. Hi Nadia, you just joined me late. I'm done now. I'm done now. Then I'm going to. Hi Adi. Hi Ayo, how are you this evening? You're all joining me late. I'm going to post it now, and you will see the thing later. Yeah. Hi Nadia. Nadia, I'm calling you. Yeah. I will call you just now when I'm done. Okay. So you all have a wonderful evening, and bye for now.